We are live. We are live. We are live. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. We are going live, or we are live.
I'll take some fun.
Oh, look who it is. It's the cook. He decided to join us.
Hey
Did you
guys.
decide to join us? Look it.
She is a royal pain in the yang. Okay? She's such a pain. Is there anybody here, Lo? Is there anybody there? There's nobody here, but she is a royal pain. You know the royal pain? It's kind of like the royal family. It's kind of like the pain that Prince Andrew is causing his mother right now.
And he's talking to no one because there's nobody here.
Yeah, but this is going to be so I can say whatever I want because there's nobody there. What's up with you? Yeah, let me go and do my thing because
we're just getting ready.
We can't do a thing. Wagwan people, what's happening? What's popping? Who's out there? Talk to me. Who's in La La Land? Who's in television land? Who is in land? Who's out there? Talk to me, guys. I know we got some peeps out there. Who we got? Identify oneself. Richie Rich. I like that. Welcome to the channel, Richie Rich. Wagwan from yard. Big up yourself. Wagwan, Richie. Talk to me. Everybody talk to me. Cause you see, today, it's actually a Sunday today, as it is Sunday in most parts of the world right now, unless you're on the opposite side of the globe. And right now, we're just hanging out in the kitchen. You know, decided that I'm going to be getting my cook on. So, but interestingly enough, I had one of my subscriber reached out the other day to say that they want to see me make cornmeal porridge. And I want to say big up to my brother MK. Cornmeal porridge dip on point. It's coming down the pipe and it's going to be delicious. So stay tuned and watch out. But, you know, outside of that, talk to me, Richie. Tell me what's going on. No. Look who just decided to join.
Oh, Richie Rich. Hi, Richie Rich. Richie Rich is one of our new friends. Hi, welcome. We're just, okay, if you can stop being a nuisance and start getting your stuff ready. Get your mise en place ready so that we can...
what the hell is mise en place anyway? It's a French word for if you're mise en place.
Listen.
What's the matter? You don't think that's funny?
No, not at all.
You don't think anything is funny?
Okay, get your stuff together because our friends will be jumping in.
I'm getting my stuff together. So, Richard, what going on the rock? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on the rock today. Yeah? What's popping on the rock?
He's not on the rock. I believe he's in the UK.
Is he in the UK? Rotted. So what going on with Prince Andrew, my brother? Yeah, Rich, where are you, man? What part of the world are you coming to us from? Richie Jamaican Kitchen. Big up yourself, Jamaicans all over the world. You know, they say Jamaica to the world. And when we say Jamaica to the world, we do this. Richie. You see Richie the Ayad. You thought some Richie's in the UK. Richie the Ayad.
Oh, is
Richie,
he? Oh, I thought he
Richie,
was in the UK.
here's what we're gonna do. I don't know what part of Jamaica you're at, but I'm gonna say you're the Ayad at Little London. Make it sound like you're at England and the Ayad at the same time. Wicked and big up yourself. Yeah.
Okay, Richie, you are the first one here, as you can see. So we are just waiting for people to
jump in. Because we're going to be making we're going to do another live today with a dish that has garnered a lot of attention over on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and, you know, all the different platforms. And it has gathered so much attention that we decided to do this as a live.
Yes. All
right. Because the attention it has garnered, people are just shouting out. As a matter of fact, I just had my son come to me and say, "Hey, I was out last night at a stand-up comedy show, and the people were just raving about this particular episode we have, where we feature this what we call the jerk chicken wrap.
Yeah.
So we bust a jerk chicken wrap with some jerk chicken and pop it, and we just seal it up with some fried plantain and just throw in some delicious coleslaw. But I'm going to have a bit of a twist to it.
Yes.
This time around as well, is that I'm going to add to that a mango salad. I'm going to be preparing a mango salad, which I'm going to have on the side with some cilantro and a variety of peppers and Bermuda onions. And I'm probably going to, I don't know what kind of liquor I have in the cupboard. I probably have some brandy or sherry or something, but I'm going to put it in a little splash, maybe a little citrus, maybe some OJ or some lime juice, lemon juice, just to kind of kick it up a notch. And that's going to be served on the side alongside the jerk chicken wrap. So I just want to get everybody in here, get the love going, get the blood pumping, and so we can get this jerk chicken wrap on the way, guys. It's a Sunday afternoon here in Toronto. It's probably about -5 outside right now. It's still fairly warm for this time of the year. But yeah, we're just inside, just maxing and relaxing, chilling like a villain.
Okay.
You know,
so get your.
I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get my go and go right now. Okay.
Let's get some light.
All right. Let's get my go and go. So I'm gonna get my go and go.
Hello,
Talk
everybody.
to the people, let them know we are here. We got here.
all our friends coming in.
Hey, we should turn some light on in this kitchen. How about that?
Well, it's the light that's coming in from the door gives a big glare.
Is that too much light?
No.
That light works for you?
No,
Okay.
that works.
So I'm gonna be getting up here.
He's getting his stuff together.
Get my stuff together. I got some chicken thighs here, guys, that I'm gonna be using. I love working with chicken thighs. Because chicken thighs, to me, there are people out there that just enjoy working. Why am I getting a lot of light? There's a whole lot of glare coming from
the door.
So are they able to see properly with that? You might want to back that off a little bit.
Doesn't matter where you go, it's the door. So you have to put it on that side if you don't want that glare.
But it's the glare, but you put it so close, babe. I can't really just kind of point down a little bit. You know, it's important to see me, but it's more important to see what it is that I'm doing over here, guys. All right, so I'm just going to pop. Like I said, I've got chicken thighs. I much prefer to work with chicken thighs for this particular dish, simply because it carries, as you know, a lot more flavor, and I'm a guy that's all about flavor. So right now I've got my chicken thighs. I think there are 4 chicken. Yep, there are actually 4 thighs in here. I'm just going to remove that from the bag, and I'm going to get my chicken thighs all washed up, because you know how it's steered. The meat has to be washed. Chicken, poultry, or otherwise, it all has to be washed. So I'm just going to get down in there, down and dirty. Just get it all washed. All right.
You got your vinegar?
I got my vinegar. I just got to get it in there. And I got some vinegar here.
Okay. It's kind of hard to see with the... Oh, no, you're not bad. You're okay.
I don't know what's it like. Just take a look.
Okay.
Take a look at the other computer and see for sure that not bad. All right. So the boss has just
as everybody's trickling in, we'll start getting the chicken ready.
All right. So just gonna pour the water off of that.
Waiting for all our peoples.
Just gonna pour the water. Can you pass me a piece of that? A roll of paper towel, please. Just give me the whole roll. I'll keep it over here. All right, so I've got my chicken all washed, guys. And first thing I'm noticing is that I'm going to need a much larger bowl than the one I'm watching it in. So I'm going to be getting a bowl. And what I'm going to be doing at this point is I'm going to be trimming a lot of the excess fat off of my my jerk or my chicken thighs. But before I do that, let me just go ahead and just set the temperature on this oven. About 425. We'll just get the oven going. I got a lovely little convection over here that works like magic. And as I get my chicken thighs all set up, as you can see, it's just your store-bought thigh, and it's You know, a lot of times these things have a lot of excess fat on them. You got to just trim the fat off. Trim off all the excess. I'm not interested in all that excess. And I also like to, it's got a little backbone here on the leg and thigh. I don't know if you can see that. Little piece of backbone there. I like to go in and remove that. I'm not a big fan of that. So I just kind of reach underneath the bone and just slice it off. All right. So I like to trim her up, just make it look very attractive, because that's the key. See, as well as I've got the little knuckle part there. Well, I have no need for that knuckle either before or after, so I'm taking it off. All right, and see that? I'm quite happy with what I've got there now. I've got a chicken thigh. All the excess fat has been trimmed off. The little extra piece of bone there is removed. And I just go ahead and repeat the cycle, given that I've got 4 thighs. All right. So as I look at this one, I can see this has got a nice big piece of bone. So let me just go in here and remove this. First things first. Get this out of there. Get that out of there. I don't want that. As they say, as you're watching Toronto Raptor basketball, get this garbage out of here. That's me. Just get that garbage out of here. Yeah, just get it out. All your basketball fans, especially the Raptor fans, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So again, we've got it all trimmed up, and I'm just gonna pop the knuckle off because, like I said, I got no use for that knuckle. So each time I pull up a thigh, I look at it in a different way, simply because my approach is always going to be different. It all depends on what I'm looking at when I look at the thigh. What parts I want to get rid of will determine where I start and where I end. But I guarantee you I will always start with a product that's ready to be prepared. Okay. Who we got there? Who's out there? Who's still got?
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
we
hello,
have Sabrina
hello. Hey,
Johnson.
Sabrina. Big up yourself.
Sabrina Johnson's coming to us via Richie Rich's Kitchen. Well, hello,
Yes.
guys.
Yes, Richie Rich. Bring them on. Bring on all the supporters.
Welcome. We're
Bring
still
on
waiting
all the family.
for our peeps to trickle in. They're taking their sweet time, but hey.
Because Richie Rich, you know what them say?
It's Sunday.
Bring on the family. You know, that's what they say in Jamaica. Bring on the family.
It's Sunday.
Love that. Niggas got their own.
Everybody's doing.
Yo, let me tell you something. One of the coolest thing to be anywhere, anytime is a Jamaican. Why we cool till we can't cool? Open the dictionary and look up the word cool. You see a Jamaican, I say, so we cool.
Wow.
We cool till we are freeze.
Wow.
It's facts though, huh?
Wow.
It is facts. It is facts.
The Jamaican contingent is a little bossy, aren't
we? We're not bossy. We're just
little bossy.
We're not bossy. We're just proud.
Hey, Sabrina, where are you coming to us from? Are you in Jamaica as well? That's Sabrina Johnson.
Because that little island gives a big punch, let me tell you.
I need to make my coffee.
The island have a big punch.
While I'm doing a live, I always have to have a coffee going. So let me get that.
Let me just kind of rinse my hand here, and I'm going to just continue to kind of tidy up here, guys. I'm going to get rid of my excess. And you know, interestingly enough, I've got all this stuff here, and it's probably fantastic for soup, but it's going to be taking a lot for me to kind of clean that up and tidy that up, because what that is, I love a chicken back. But can you believe that if I was in Jamaica, I'd watch them cook this, and I would eat it, and I'd freaking enjoy it. But why? Foreign life, so I have to dash away. No.
Who says you have to dash away?
You don't have to, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to.
Listen,
it's just too much work.
Food is too expensive.
Too much work for me to deal with.
Hey, family. Jennifer says, hey, family.
Big up, Jennifer. Big up. All right, welcome, guys. I love it.
Welcome, everybody.
Wash off my
as you guys jump in, just give us a thumbs up in the live. As you jump in, we're making jerk chicken wraps, everybody.
I'm just kind of washing up as I go along here, guys.
Please do.
I'm washing up because, you know,
because
my dishwasher, a.k.a. Low, is not liking the idea that I'm not washing up.
Yeah, I'm on strike.
You know? I'm going to try.
I'm on strike, guys. You know that I am the resident dishwasher.
You're more than just the dishwasher. You're the director, the producer, the editor, the She's everything.
Yeah. Glad
She's
you know.
everything. What you say? You're glad to know?
Yeah.
I knew that a long time ago.
Glad
I
you
knew
know.
that a long time ago. All right, so paper towel. Here we go. Paper towel. I gotta get.
So that J cloth is done when you're done.
That J cloth is it's called a chicken J cloth right
That's
now.
right.
It's done. It's done its deeds. Yeah. All right. So what I've got, guys, I've got my oven set at 425 at the moment, and I'm going to be adding my jerk ingredients to my jerk seasoning. And interestingly enough, one of the things that glare again.
That glare. Maybe we can. We can come from this side. Let me just keep going. I will fix you up.
Okay, the glare is kind of, guys. We're gonna do our best to get rid of that glare because, as you can see, we have that front door there that gives you a lot of natural light coming into the kitchen. However, at the moment, what it's doing, you need some help?
No.
At the moment, what it's doing is all that light's coming in and it's affecting what you see from your angle. And I can recognize that it's a problem, and I'm glad we recognized that early. And we're gonna get that problem remedied. Okay? As Lo is feverishly trying to, what are you trying to do, man?
In there.
Put what?
You just do what you do, and I'll do what I do.
Honey, you're not gonna put the computer there. It's not. Look, it's
Computer's
not
fine.
Honey, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Let him fix it, guys.
I'll give you a better solution. Guys, let me tell you something. She's like that. She comes up with these solutions that
Fix it.
I'm gonna fix it.
Great.
I'm gonna fix it. Watch it. I'm gonna fix it. Because I'm not in a mood to hear a week from now we need to buy a new computer because that one fell. So I'm going to put this there, which, look at this, guys. Now, that's a solid foundation. Babe, take a look at this.
Beautiful.
Come on over and put the computer on here.
You're good. Go.
It's solid. Unlike this, which was kind of moving around, sliding around. Next thing you know, the computer's on the floor. So I'm not about that life. I don't have Jeff Bezos money, so I gotta protect my assets. So here we go. All right, so let me get a spoon here, and I'm gonna be getting this this chicken all seasoned up. Okay, so I've got 4 pieces of chicken thighs there, and I'm gonna be adding some seasoning to this. So I've got some garlic powder as well as some fresh thyme leaves. I'm just gonna throw that on there.
Our Farm Organics is saying hello.
Our Farm Organics, welcome to the live, guys. Welcome with all the love. Who we got here? Janelle Cameron. Hey, family, big up.
That's Jenny Cameron.
Is it Jenny or Janelle? Janelle.
That's Jenny.
Uh-huh.
You need your glasses.
I can't.
Got Sabrina Johnson.
Okay.
You got.
Hey, you see?
Kairos 1.
You see why I don't do this, guy? Because I gotta literally have my face in here to see because my eyes.
Who you got with
I'm
you.
glad you got me. Happy girl.
Happy Sunday to you too, Kairos #1.
So I've got my chicken thigh there. I'm gonna be adding some seasoning to this. Okay, I'm gonna be jerking it up. I'm gonna be kicking it up a notch. I'm just gonna drop in here probably a tablespoon of soy sauce, just for good measure. All right. We're gonna get we got some black pepper here, maybe a teaspoon. Oh, look at this one. It's still got the cap on it. This is just being used. All right, let's get some. Now it's quite okay, guys, to just simply salt and pepper and your jerk seasoning. I like to just add a little bit more flavor. I like layers of flavor. So I add a little something on there. So I've got some fresh thyme. I'm going to put a teaspoon of black pepper. I've got some sea salt, maybe a teaspoon of sea salt. Because it's big granules. Okay, I've got my jerk seasoning. Today I'm going to be using babe, I thought you were going to move this over here because now I'm still seeing the light, the glare. You want to move the computer on the other side?
Really?
Please and thank you. It just give me a dirty look.
The biggest dirty look. Because that's what I was trying to do, and he wouldn't let me.
Why would you give me such a dirty look?
There you go. And you are so far away from your from your peoples.
That look was so dirty.
Okay.
It was so underhanded. Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
everybody.
I don't like you right now. I'm not liking you right now.
So
But anyway,
guys,
check
we
this out.
are making jerk chicken wraps.
Check this out. So I'm about ready to
Or he's making jerk chicken wraps.
Put in my my jerk seasoning, and today I'm going to be using Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. Okay, there we go. You get this in your local grocer. It is a hot and spicy version. All right, so I'm just going to be putting in maybe a teaspoon and a half. I'm going to be just dropping in there. I like to use a little bit of sesame seed oil, guys, because this kind of just gives it a really interesting flavor. And I like this jerk chicken wrap because there are lots of layers. So maybe a teaspoon of soy, or what you call it, sesame seed oil. And I found this really interesting spice the other day that I tried for the first time, and I thought, man, that gives it another amazing layer. So now we're doing our jerk chicken, and we're also flying over to China, and we're adding a little Chinese flavor to it. Okay, so we're talking big up to the Jamaican Chinese. Are you that? All right. So I'm just gonna add maybe a teaspoon of what's called the Chinese five spice. Okay?
Chinese five spice.
And let me tell you, it is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna put maybe, I'd say
Ever since he got a hold of this Chinese five spice, guys, he's been loving it. It does make the food taste a lot better.
It is lovely. And I'm gonna be adding some browning. It's a grease browning. Wicked and wild, always being used. I'm just gonna be adding a little bit of that to it, guys, and it's just gonna give it a nice color, because we're visual creatures, man, and we want to see not just flavors, but we want to see the attractionness and all the beauty of the food itself that we're consuming. Now I just go ahead and just kind of get all this, just stirring up. Mix up and blend up.
Mix up and blend.
Yeah, man. Raga. Mix up and blend style. All right. So look at that. So I've got my jerk all seasoned up there. But one of the things that I like to do, simply because at this point I'm not really marinating my jerk over the course of several hours or several days. Okay. I like to put. You know what?
Kiki's here from Urban Girl Gardening.
Kiki, welcome. I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to this, just for the sake.
Not to interrupt you there, Chef, but Kiki, I gotta go and check out to see what's going on with your raw vegan diet. Kiki did a week of raw vegan.
Really? That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Very
Check that out.
So what I'm saying, guys, is I've got my chicken thighs here all seasoned up with all my jerk. And because I don't have it seasoned up a few hours or a few days ahead of time, so we can really infuse that flavor and get the flavor in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a shortcut. And the shortcut that I'm going to be taking, let me just grab, where is that? Here. The shortcut that I'm going to be taking, guys, is I'm going to get in there with my knife. And in this case, I'm using my boning knife. But you can use whatever small, fine tip knife that you've got. And I'm just going to be poking holes in this chicken thigh. Okay? Wow. I've got 4 of them in there, but I'm just going to poke holes all throughout. I'm just going to go crazy here. Just keep poking holes in it. And what that is going to do is that's going to allow the flavor to really get up inside of the meat and flavor the meat in itself. So in the event that you don't have the time to allow it to marinate for a couple of days, this is, in my opinion, a great option. Now, some may argue that by you doing that, you're releasing a lot of the flavor.
Let me show them what you're doing there.
That you're releasing a lot of the juices on the inside when it starts cooking. But let me tell you something. Once it starts cooking, it's going to be cooking in its own juice. So any juice that it's releasing, it's going to be reflavoring itself in that exact same juice. So I'm not going to be missing out on anything. All right. So here we go. Just give it a little, look at that. Jamaicans have a term for this. I know there's a lot of Jamaicans. Stab up the meat. Stop up the meat. Look at it. He's not something else.
Wow.
Big up for themselves. Jamaicans are very unique people. They're a very unique group of people. And look at that. So I am completely happy with that. I've done my meat. Just kind of giving the meat some incisions and just adding the flavor.
Ooh, Jessica can't wait. Now, Kiki says that it was a raw vegan challenge. It was done with juicing with Jay.
With Jay. Big up juicing with Jay.
I could imagine how that must have been. I should try that one day. I've never had a raw vegan diet per se.
All right,
everybody.
So now I've got my 4 chicken thighs all set, guys. They're all seasoned. I've got my small little baking tray here. I'm gonna throw my chicken on here. Got my ovens preheated at around 425 degrees. It's gonna take me roughly about 35 minutes to get this cooked. While this is cooking, I'm gonna be preparing some coleslaw as well as a mango salad that's gonna accompany this jerk chicken.
And it tastes amazing.
All right, so here we go. All right, so where are my thumbs? I'm sure. All right, so here we go. So we're just gonna get in here. Let me just remove this spoon from here, or the fork rather, and just let's go on this side just so you can see me just putting the chicken thighs on the baking sheet. All right, just giving them
those are heavily seasoned.
Just give them a bit of room in between them. Now, I am not going to allow all this excess seasoning in here to go to waste. I'm going to be adding that to the chicken, because what's going to happen here is as the chicken cooks, I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to the tray, and that's going to create some natural au jus or some natural gravy. Okay, at which point I'm going to be shredding the chicken and mixing it in with the gravy, so everything is going to be nicely flavored. All right, so let me just get my rubber spatula, and I'm going to be kind of just painting the chicken with the excess. All right, look at that, just painting it. This way, when I'm all done, guys, all right, look at the bowl that I'm working with. There's nothing left in the bowl. All the flavor is now in the pan on the chicken. And I'm going to be just sticking this in my oven for roughly about 30 to 35 minutes to get cooking. So
okay.
All right. So chicken is in.
Chicken is in.
We are ready. Chicken is rolling.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be a good little husband, and I'm gonna go ahead and start washing up.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash up after myself.
Jennifer said, "Stab up the meat yet." Growing with Hudson. Hello, and welcome to the chat. We are making jerk chicken wraps. So we just finished seasoning the jerk chicken, and Nino just popped them in the oven. Ooh. And now you're gonna make the coleslaw that accompanies the jerk chicken wrap.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the coleslaw.
So he's just getting his utensils over here on this lovely Sunday afternoon. Love to see you guys all here. I'm just gonna ask you guys to give me a thumbs up as you're coming in or into the live. You know, YouTube loves to have those thumbs. Really helps your channel out when they give you the thumbs.
I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to YouTube, sometimes I want to give them the middle finger or the Trudeau finger. But behave. I like to behave.
Okay, so you're going to make your coleslaw on this side of the counter?
I am probably going to make my coleslaw.
Okay, perfect.
Just stand by there.
Perfect.
I'm just being a good kitchen.
Yeah, he's washing up because I've been complaining that I've been doing too much. I've been doing too much. Sorry if I'm not catching you all as you're coming in. I'm trying. Growing with Jay. No problem, Jay. Jay says he's just checking in, but he's going to have to catch it on the replay. No problem.
Right on.
Now,
right
Kiki's saying that she wants to give YT the middle finger too. Are we all a little frustrated, friends? Are we all a little frustrated, friends? Let me tell you. I don't know if it's small YouTubers growing pains or whatever it is, but I think we all will get a little exercise out of our middle fingers.
So I'm going to be doing.
I am making my coffee.
Get my coleslaw.
My lovely coffee beans. I believe this is my Yurga Chief. Yurga Chief, it's called? Yeah. Yurga Chief blend. I get my brother dropped those over. They are amazing, those coffee beans. Moderator says, everybody use your middle finger to share the live.
There you go. I like that. Use your middle finger to share the live.
Turn the negatives into positives. That's right. So
I've got.
So he's setting up his.
I've got my coleslaw going here, guys. So I've got my shredded cabbage. I've got a couple of different cabbage. I've got red cabbage, regular cabbage. I've got some carrots here, okay? And I've got my, I'm ready to just get my coleslaw going. Very simply, what I normally do with my coleslaw is, first of all, let me just grab maybe just a little sprinkle to taste of black pepper. Don't overdo it.
I'm making a little bit of a mess with my coffee grounds all over the counter.
Just get some black pepper in there. All right. I've also got, I like to put a little bit of sugar in there, maybe about a half a teaspoon of sugar, just to kind of pop it and give it that little sweet tinge, we all look for when we're messing around with coleslaw. All right. Just kind of sprinkle it a little bit over it. All right.
Now you have to pop your bowl up closer so that they can see
close. Okay, there we go. Turn it down.
You gotta do that, and then they can see what you're doing there.
Oh,
see?
Are you able to kind of tilt the screen a little?
Yeah, you can,
right,
but then
just tilt the screen so they can see. Look at that. You can see what I'm doing. All right. So I've got some sugar in there. I've got a little black pepper in there, and I'm going to be adding today. I'm going to be using Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. Okay, that's what I'm using today. So I just get my little squirt bottle, and I'm going to be just squirt some, you don't want to kill it, but you want to put just about enough to kind of get it nice and moist and, make it palatable. That cabbage. It's absolutely delicious. Look at that. I think I can use some more Hellman's in there. What do you think, Lo?
Yeah, I think you need a little bit more. It looks a little dry.
It looks a little dry. Let's get a little bit more Hellman's. There we go. Oh, listen, guys, and we're talking about coleslaw. I don't want to hear anyone commenting about their waistline. Put your waistline to the side. Look at it tomorrow morning. Monday morning, it's called Waistline Monday. But when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, just ham it up, eat it up, and enjoy it.
Smell that coffee.
This woman and her coffee. She lives and dies for coffee.
Oh, it smells amazing.
You should try it. You should try a Tim Hortons dark roast black. That's what you should try.
Now, Kiki's saying that your coleslaw is looking like fire.
I'm telling you, Kiki. Coleslaw now rump. All right. Now look at that. What do you think? You think I need any more mayo?
Well, that looks pretty good.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't need to make it like it's swimming or anything. So let me just grab
Growing with Jay says he's out of the market. He's picking up some fresh thyme for jerk season marinade that he's making later.
Wicked. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Check that out.
So I've got a little bit of I'm going to give a little taste test here, guys, to the coleslaw, because let me tell you something. It is so important to taste your food as you season it. Taste it so you know what the finished product's going to taste like. I like it. I love it. Very nice.
A sneak of taste.
Are you sneaking? Oh my goodness. I can't believe this woman. I can't even turn my back for a minute.
Oh, that tastes amazing.
I can't turn my back for a minute. She's up in my food.
Just the right amount of crunch.
This is lovely. So And you can also get this prepared ahead of time, guys.
I could just eat that all by itself.
Yeah, that's absolutely delightful. I'm just going to give this a little wrap, and I'm going to put it away in the refrigerator until we're ready to assemble.
Now, Kiki says that she still has some of her jerk marinade, her homemade jerk sauce that she made from her Scotch bonnet harvest. We got to do that. We
should do that.
Try and make our own.
We should do that. So there we go. I've got my coleslaw. I'm going to be putting this away.
Growing with Hudson, you remember when Tim Hortons came to Michigan? Let me tell you, when Tim Hortons crossed the border, I died a little bit inside. My Canadian heart died a little bit inside because Tim Hortons is a Canadian staple. I mean, y'all got your Dunkin' Donuts. We have our Tim Hortons. But anyhow, it's all love, right? Save some coleslaw for dinner, she says. You know what? Definitely, because that coleslaw is fire. It's fire.
It is the bomb.
And when it marries with the very hot jerk seasoning of the jerk chicken, oh my God, it tastes so good. Yeah, it tastes so good.
It's another level.
So how long are you cooking the chicken for?
Chicken's going to be cooked for about 30 to 35 minutes.
Okay,
30
to 35 minutes at 425 is what the chicken is cooking in the oven.
Okay, and what we have to remember is as the chicken cooks, and I'm using a convection oven, 325, as the chicken cooks, it's gonna be reducing in moisture. So what I like to do is I like to add a little moisture to the pan about halfway through. And what that is going to do is all the drippings from the pan, it's going to kind of deglaze the pan, and it's going to provide us all that deliciousness that's going to the bottom. We're going to capture it in the form of a gravy or some sort of au jus. And so when we shred the chicken, it's just going to marry itself to all that niceness that's on the bottom. They're going to have a party, and let me tell you, they're gonna. All right, you know the deal. You know the deal, babe. You got to turn the stove off when you're done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Leaving the stove going.
Okay, right. So what next?
So my next project is I'm going to do a mango salad, guys. I've got a mango here, and let me tell you something.
Mango.
I bought this mango, and I honest to God thought I would have to take out a second mortgage to pay for it. This mango, it's a beautiful looking mango, but when I'm finished with this, I'm going to take the seed out back and I'm going to plant it because I got to recoup some of my money. I paid $8 for this.
Oh.
8 Canadian dollars, let me tell you.
Oh my God.
And when we say 8 Canadian dollars, I'm talking about, what is that, about $2 US? That's a bit of a joke. We're not that bad at devaluing our money. But yeah, it's very expensive. This time of the year, you don't get a lot of mangoes here. And when you do get mango, and this, you got to admit, guys, it's a beautiful looking mango.
$8?
I shouldn't have said that out loud, but
that is crazy.
She heard me. She heard me. But yeah,
all the Jamaicans that are in the house, could you imagine paying $8 Canadian dollars for one mango?
One mango. That's what I did. So I don't know. Should I be coming here?
Yes.
Back off a little bit so I can work here?
Okay, Kiki's dancing with you.
All right.
And Jessica says she couldn't believe that you were washing. Could you believe that, Jessica? He's washing.
She cannot believe
and
I'm
Jennifer
washing.
says that's a sexy looking mango.
That's a beautiful looking mango.
This is an $8 mango.
No,
wow.
No, that's not.
This is probably worth more than me.
This mango here is not just an $8 mango. It's an $8 beautiful mango. Wow. Sitting right next to me. It looks good, doesn't it?
Wow.
All right. So here we go. Now, what do I do here? I need to cut this, but I don't know if I want to use this cutting board though, because this is not gonna be all that good. Oh, I can use this one. I can use this one. All right. So I am going to. Can you back that off a bit, babe?
What?
The camera, so I can.
Okay, you want it to?
Yeah, I'm gonna just peel my mango. Let me give my mango a little wash here, just in case.
He's setting up his little area. His little workspace with his collection of his Henkel knives.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna get my mango Get my mango going.
Kiki says that's too rich for her blood.
Girl, let me tell you something. Kiki, I want to
what
tell
are
you
you going to
something.
do? The shelves are empty.
Yeah.
Produce is kind of crap. You can only buy produce for a few days because you don't want it to spoil. It's so bloody expensive.
And I tell you something, I really contemplated this mango. And this is not the first time going to that store to buy mangoes. The very first time I picked up 3 of these mangoes, and when I got to the cash register, the woman said $22. I said, 22 what? She said, $22. I said, put them back. Because that just covered the cost of all my other groceries that I'm picking up.
That's crazy.
So I put it back. I came home and I was complaining about it. But you know what? Because I'm such a lover of mangoes, I went back the following day. And this time I told myself, maybe I can't buy 3, but I'll buy 2. And I bought the 2. I came home and I didn't share them with anyone, guys. Because it's one thing I don't do. He sneaks
and he hides them.
I don't share my mangoes. And especially in the summertime, and you Jamaicans can attest to this, but we get a lot of Julie mangoes. So when I buy Julie mangoes, I sometimes buy them by the case. But when I buy the Julie mango, if I can't find a case, I will buy the individual ones. And when I bring them in the house, I hide them in all parts of the house. I hide them all over.
Now,
but 2 things happen to me. Either my old brain kick in and I can't remember where the hell I hide these mangoes.
Exactly.
Or they follow their nose and they smell the mango as it ripens. And they follow their nose and they go to my hiding spots. And when I go looking for it, it's empty.
There you go.
It is empty. These guys, I've got to come up with new tricks as to how to decide my mangoes.
Now, Kiki said that where she is, that produce is so expensive that she almost had to sell a kidney just to do the raw vegan.
I'm telling you, this is for real. This is for real. So I'm going to
making my coffee in my Morehouse mug. Oh, it smells so good. This is word to Mackie. Word to Mackie. Hi, Mackie. This cup is courtesy of Mac.
Big up to Morehouse at Spelman College.
Now, our Frozen Organics wants to know if you can use frozen mangoes to make this. Why couldn't you? You would have to maybe.
No, I find that frozen when it comes to frozen mango, because mango is not. You could probably use mangoes, but they probably won't be as ripe as I would like them. They will still have a bit of a sweet tinge, but you could possibly use frozen mango. You could try it. I just decide to use regular mangoes.
Regular $8 mangoes because his chest is high.
To stop.
Now nobody can see what you're doing there, dear. You have to angle your camera.
Sorry, let me just, guys. I'm just cutting up some assorted peppers here, which I'm going to be using in my mango salad. All right. I've got some red, I've got some green, and I've got some orange. All right. Just a little bit of everything. All the various colors. Check that out. Let's get this over here. And this one.
Ooh, can I have some of your
So I've got some of this. I'm just going to remove I like to remove the white out of the peppers when I'm working with them. Just get in there with your paring knife and just kind of take that out. Take out all that white stuff out of there. Along with the seeds. Don't use the seeds. All right. Just going to get in here. And I've also got a Bermuda onion or a purple onion. I'm just going to use probably about half of that. All right. Just move all this stuff over. All right, so let's get started on this. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to, actually, let me just put this in here. Give me 1 second. I just got to wash all these puppies.
Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
All right, I'm just went to wash all my peppers and all my goodies. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That's still on here. I cut the wrong thing. And it's got the little label. It's got the little label still on there. I just got to remove it, make sure, because you don't want to be slicing that up. So I want to get down. I want to start just a little julienne, okay? Little slivers of peppers. At this point, I'm using the yellow. Okay, take your time and just ensure that you got your knuckles. So if you got your knuckles when you're cutting, guys, you're not going to be cutting yourself. The knife's always going to slide along the side
I
of your
can't
knuckle.
cut like that, guys.
Okay.
So don't feel
So look
bad
at
if you can't either.
All little julienne. Okay, let's get a red pepper, and we're going to do the same thing. Let's start off. All right. So I can literally look up at you and have a conversation, but I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to focus on this because I don't believe fingers are going to taste too good.
Now, Jessica wants to know if the chicken is covered or uncovered.
No, the chicken is uncovered at the moment, Jessica. It's uncovered and it will remain uncovered. I don't think it's necessary to cover it. You could. That would create moisture in the chicken and in the baking pan as you cook. You could do that, but what I prefer to do is I want to get some colors going in there. I want to get nice brown, crispy pieces. Okay, so when we take it apart and we eat that chicken, we get different layers, different textures. All right, so what I do to compensate is I add a little water to the pan as it's cooking. Oh, it's just looking absolutely delightful. Oh, you got to see that. Okay, so let's get back to julienne. And what I try to do is I want to keep all my peppers and all the vegetables that I'm adding to this all the same size. And I'm also looking at this that once I cut my precious $8 mango, I'm going to get those all the same size as well. It may not be as small as the slivers we're using here, but when we eat this mango salad, and this mango salad is absolutely lovely in the summertime, guys. Okay, you have a barbecue and you prepare some mango salad ahead of time. As you know, mangoes in the summertime, there's an abundance of it, so the price is not as high. So we don't have to get into the $8 mango type of thing. So
as you're cutting that, our farm organic said that they've never heard that onion being referred to as a Bermuda onion.
Oh, really? Oh, isn't that interesting? What have you heard it referred to?
Our farm organics.
Our farm organics. What have you heard this particular onion referred to as?
It's just a red onion, I guess.
Red onion. I've heard Bermuda onion, red onion. Matter of fact, the first time I've ever heard of this onion, I heard it being called a Bermuda onion. I don't know if that's because it only grows in Bermuda.
No.
Or I'm not sure. I am not sure. And if it does grow in Bermuda, it's not going to be a whole lot because Bermuda is a lovely place that will probably, I think they import a lot of their produce down there. I'm not sure if they grow this stuff down there. So I've got the onions there, as you can see, guys. Look at this little trick. I got my onions. Check out my knife. I'm just gonna do. Look at that.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? All right. So I'm just gonna put my onions in my my container along with the variety of peppers, and now I'm going to be going to
show them that beautiful arrange of.
Look at that. We've got all the various colors in there, all the various colors of peppers. You can put whatever peppers you want, but I just like that because it's a whole variety. It just makes the dish look so much prettier. You know what I should do? How about if I just put the mixture in a bigger container? Let me get a little bit more room to do things. All right. So here we go, guys. So drum roll. Can I get a drum roll,
drum
please?
Roll, please. Actually, let's all give a round of applause.
Round of applause. I'm about to cut my $8 mango.
For the $8 mango.
Let me tell you something. I'm just about tempted to take this mango peel and put it in the blender and find something to make of it. This darn thing is so expensive. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to be peeling my mango, and I'm going to try to get as little of the skin because I want to save the flesh. I want to save this flesh, guys, because look at that. Oh, it's a pretty looking mango. Look at the color. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. Sorry, guys. There's times that I'm peeling and I'm forgetting to tilt the camera so you can get a bird's eye view as to what is going on. So I'm just peeling away. Come on, guys, join the chat. Who we got? We got people jumping in here.
Organic says it's Leslie. Not sure why my farm name came up. When I buy the seed, they're just called red onions.
Oh yeah, you can call them red onions, absolutely. But they're also referred to as Bermuda onions.
Leslie, I promise we have to make a trip.
Oh, is that Leslie?
Leslie.
This is Leslie. Hey, Leslie, what's going on? Now, we went to school with her. Mm-hmm. I'm getting all excited here. We went to school with Leslie. Hey, Leslie. We were like in grade 7 and grade 8. Hey, guys, we've known each other for a long time. Like, we go back to like grade 7.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to carry her school books.
No.
No?
No.
Your bag?
Now, Brampton Gardner says, hi, Nino and Lo.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Big up on yourself.
Hello, Brampton Gardner. How is the snow treating you up there?
Up where? Brampton?
Yes, they got quite a bit of snow there.
In Brampton?
Yes.
They're only about an hour away from us.
Yes.
Well, you know something, Brampton Gardner? Do me a favor, lady. Just keep it over there. I would rather not come this
But, Leslie, we have to come to your farm and have a little tour, see what you're doing, all the wonderful things. I see you on Facebook. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I've got my $8 mango all set up here. I think what I'm going to need, I'm going to need to get. No, you know what? I'm going to get my boning knife, guys. I'm going to use my boning knife for this because the paring knife that I'm using is a little too small for this job. So you're going to see me switch in and out with knives here, okay?
You can't see what you're doing there.
Oh, pardon me. There you go. So I'm just going to slice away at my mango. I'm just going to slice right down the meaty part of the mango, okay? And at some point, you're going to hit the pit or the seed. All right, there we go. I think I just made connection with it. All right. So I've got that much going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the mango and I'm going to cut them in little julienne strips, just like I did with the peppers and the. Oops.
I like your little French accent.
My little French
accent. When you say julienne.
Julienne.
You know, guys, in Canada here, we are bilingual. We learned French in school, so that little julienne. Mm-hmm. Is that where you got that from?
Je ne sais quoi. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Your little julienne.
So let me just kind of pick this up. Oh, pour this in my container.
Now, Leslie's saying that she doesn't want to talk about how long ago that was that we all went to school together. It was a long time, Leslie, but those were the best of times, weren't they?
All right. So here we go. I'm just getting one. I'm just cutting a little julienne strip. All right. Now, this mango could be a little greener. This way it would add a little firmness to it. This is very ripe, but oh, look at this. But I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. This mango is going to be so delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I'm just
a lot of the people that we tune into and a lot of the home gardeners that are here, Leslie, they are into organic gardening as well. And they grow a lot of their own produce, especially the way that produce is so expensive out there. But
tell me about it.
We could all learn a thing or two about organic gardening. And, you know, with my gardening, I mostly grow a lot of flowers. But this year I vowed to grow a little bit more of what we can actually eat.
So I have gotten one side taken care of. Going to have to be a little bit more careful with this because, you know, as you go along, it gets a little bit slippery because it is a ripe mango.
That is very sharp.
Yeah, and this knife can just get away from me at any time. So I'm just going to take my time.
Concentrate.
Concentrate.
Now, Leslie wants you to come and teach her how to cook goat.
Oh, Leslie, I would love that. It would be my absolute pleasure. You know what, Leslie? We're going to make it a point to probably come and see you this summer. And I would love to do an episode. I'd love to take over your kitchen. Where are you? Let me just get in there. I would love to take over your kitchen. And you guys can get the goat all ready, get it all prepared. And I will take it in the kitchen. Because you guys got a farm. I believe they do raise goats, correct? Yes. We'll just come up. We will just take over your kitchen for a few hours. And get the goat meat all seasoned up and ready and cook it. And and film the whole thing. That'd be absolutely lovely, and it would be our pleasure to do that. All right, so we're just gonna get back here because this mango, I tell you, it's a little slicky, and I don't want to be taking my finger out. So I'm just taking my sweet time and just moving along, just motoring along.
Nobody can see what you're doing, dear.
Well, I can't.
Now, Brampton Gardner is telling you that you have to shop the Asian markets. Is that where?
Oh, that's where I got this from. That's where I got this from. That's where you can get a lot of things from. I think I do a lot of my shopping at the Asian market
for fresh produce.
Yeah. Okay, and I get a lot of the.
But this mango for this time of year
it's just going to be
ripe
expensive.
to perfection.
Yeah, this is.
It's amazing.
This is it. It's a nice looking mango, and it's a beautiful looking mango, but it's also a very expensive mango. Let me add, but I wanted it, and I really wanted to do this mango salad to accompany this jerk chicken wrap today. That I actually, it took me 3 attempts to actually buy it. I said, no, I don't want it. Sure, I'll take it. No, I don't want it. It was to a point where they were getting a little upset with me. Make up your mind. You know, 1 minute you want it, next minute you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I just I closed my eyes. I said, here's my card. Just give me the mango. And I ran out of the supermarket so fast before I could change my mind again. All right, so here we go.
Now, Brampton Gardner says that she cuts hers on either side of the pit and slide the skin off on a glass. And then the kids get oh, I can't speak. The kids get the pit and they chew on the pit.
Well, Brampton Gardner, I got news for you, girl. The only kid in this house that's getting that pit is standing right here. That pit belongs to me. After spending $8, I'm not sharing that mango.
Now, Leslie, Leslie says that she likes to grow okra because it has a great flower. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't even know okra had a flower.
I'm all for growing a vegetable that has a great flower. I have a few that I've decided to grow this year. But you see, the thing is, there's a lot of vegetables that we don't eat. And I don't want to grow all these vegetables and then don't eat them. Backyard Life, hello. Welcome to the chat. We are cooking jerk chicken wraps live. We're talking about organic. It's a content mango. Okay. Oh, so, Catherine's Garden and Home is here.
What I'm going to be doing here,
Catherine.
guys,
Catherine
just take a look at this.
I
got some coriander here. I've got some coriander here, and I'm just going to add this to my mango. It's just going to add a really nice
$8 is very painful.
Flavor. It is painful.
That smells so
good.
As soon as he starts cutting this,
start releasing all the oils,
all that beautiful smell. I mean, coriander is something that you either love it or you hate it.
Just get my coriander on, guys.
Oh, the flowers look like hibiscus.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm just going to pour this.
Okay, you guys have to send me a link to where I can get these okra seeds because that seems like something that I would love to. I mean, we eat, Nino and I will eat some. It's not my favorite, but I wouldn't mind growing for the beautiful blooms. We have some new people coming to the chat. Hello and welcome. We are cooking jerk chicken wraps. We put up a post this week of Nino cooking, and we had so many people ask about it, so we decided to cook live. So we've already, or I keep saying he has already seasoned up the chicken, then that's in the oven right now.
You want to take a quick look at the
let's take a peek. Let's take a peek.
Let me just grab here.
Sorry, guys, I don't mean to make you dizzy, but you're on my computer here.
Here we go.
So we're going to just take a peek at the jerk chicken in the oven.
Look at that.
Ooh, it smells amazing, guys.
Just coming along. All right. See all that really nice goodness on the bottom? Okay. Probably in about 10 minutes, I'm going to be adding some liquid to that and allow that goodness to just create a natural au jus and a natural sauce. Okay.
That is smelling some sort of delicious right now.
All right. So we're going to leave that in. Just tilt that down a bit here from a bit.
All right. So the backyard life is saying that the flowers from the okra is very pretty. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, so have you guys all started your seedlings already? Brampton Gardener, you've started seedlings already? Because I haven't really, I've been thinking that it was a bit too early. Happy Sunday to you too, Catherine. Happy Sunday to you too. Oh, okay. I have to look for those. I have to look for those.
All right.
All right. I think I'm holding up this gentleman.
So what's happening here, guys? I've got my mango. I've got my cilantro. Okay. I've got my variety of peppers in the bottom of this. Okay. And what I do is, I just went up my liquor. I went up into my liquor cabinet to see what I could find. And, you can, whatever it is you find in there, that's a spirit. What I found some Harvey's Bristol cream, some sherry. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of sherry to my mango salad. All right. So let me just tilt you down. I'm probably going to put maybe, I'd say about a half a cup. Even that much. Okay. Just kind of, all right. Just give it a little bit of a buzz. And I like to add a little bit of fruitiness to it. What have we got here? Again, I just go in my refrigerator and come up with whatever I can come up with. And this is a cran pineapple juice. I'm just going to put a splash of that in there to give it a nice tropical flavor. All right, just maybe about two or three tablespoons. And with that, I'm just going to give it a little stir just to kind of get everything to kind of know each other. Just get the flavor into the mango, flavor into the peppers and the Bermuda or red onions. All right, and the cilantro, everything just kind of get to know each other. I just love this. This is a lovely summer dish, guys. If you put this together with your barbecue as an accompaniment, oh, it's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna
house favorite.
Yeah, it is definitely a favorite in our house, that's for sure. So I'm gonna just cover this up. I'm gonna put this away in the refrigerator. I've got my coleslaw already. Now I've got my mango salad that's gonna sit. Mangoes and peppers and onions are all gonna get to know each other. They're talking. They're having a party, and later on we're gonna have a party with it. So let me just get this all covered up.
Yeah. That's so quick.
Oh, what, the mango salad?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I tell you, we're just kind of motoring away here. Where is the? We'll just pop the Saran wrap on here, and just put it in the fridge. We just kind of get everything ready. So next on deck, guys, I'm going to be frying some plantain. Okay, some people say plantain. Some people say plantain. Some people say plantain. Some people say large banana versus small banana. I don't know.
It's not plantain. It's plantain. Plantain.
Plantain.
Sure. It's not plantain.
What is it?
Thank you.
It's plantain.
It's plantain. It's plantain.
No, check this out.
Guys, look at the leopard here. The leopard just arrived on the seat. He said it's plantain.
If it's a AIN, like a plantain or plantain,
Okay.
if it's a noun,
Okay.
it's a tin.
Okay.
If it's a verb, it's a tain.
Okay.
Right? Like you don't say, I'm climbing up the mountain.
Okay.
You don't say, I'm gonna go get some water from the water fountain. Right? You say the water fountain.
That's
or the
right.
mountain.
That's
or the
right.
fountain.
Right.
But hold on, listen. When you're in your backyard cutting your grass, what are you doing? You're maintaining your property, right? It's a verb.
Preach,
it's a
preach,
maintain,
preach.
right?
Okay.
Or give me another verb with AIN. Well, you get the point.
You get the point.
All right. That was my ode to Rob. You get the point?
Guy, that's the leopard. That's my son, the leopard.
So basically, he's trying to say it's not plantain.
It's plantain.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give you that one. I'll let you have that one.
All right, leopard.
Mr. Leopard, you'll have that one. I'll let you have that.
Jessica says it's the education for me.
I tell you. All right, so we've got, as we talk about,
Okay.
As we talk
The
about
mangoes like to drink.
plantain.
Now, Brampton Garden wants to use if you could use tequila.
Oh, you can use Brampton Garden. You can use whatever you want, girl.
Okay.
Anything you want. Tequila, rum. You can use Zambuca. You can use whatever you want. Whatever tickles your fancy. Brandy. Okay. But right now we're on this plantain kick. Okay, guys.
Stop saying plantain.
This is a plantain.
Plantain.
How does that go again? Plantain? Plantain. Right? This is them. You can get them at your local grocer.
And how do you know if it's right?
As you see right now, you see all these little black spots all over it. To me, that's indicating to me that it's right. Now, you can go into the supermarket and you see these ones that are they're perfectly yellow. They're unblemished. They're beautiful. But I'll tell you what they're not. And that's right. Right? They're not right. They look pretty. So it's not always about getting the pretty ones. Sometimes you got to get the ones that are blemished. And these are the ones because with this, the sweet tinge in it is it's explosive. Whereas the other ones that are perfect, the sweet is very subtle.
Yes.
Very subtle. For this dish, I need to get one that is explosive simply because when you bite into this, I want to ensure that every bite is a party in your mouth. Okay? It's going to be a party in your mouth because the jerk chicken is going to be blending with the sweetness from the plantain as well as the little bit of a sweetness in the sugar that we added to the coleslaw. And let me tell you, you're going to be ramban, salsa. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
Okay,
right. So let me get the...
So Catherine is laughing. She probably thinks that we're a little bit kooky over here.
We're wacky.
Now, are you cutting your plantain right there?
I'm going to cut my plantain right here,
Okay,
guys.
there you go.
So I just I took both ends off of my plantain. Okay. Again, I'm going to just remove the ends.
So yes, Brampton Gardner, you want them to be a little brown and a little spotty, a little bit of give, but not overly soft. Not overly soft, but you want it to have a little bit of give in the texture.
Okay, so I've got my plantain there. So what I do is, that's you can keep it like this. I just like to, I think for the purpose of managing it a little better, I like to just cut that in half. Okay, and cut that in half.
Would you like something?
Well, are you forgetting that this is a cutting board?
Yes, I didn't know if you wanted something.
Oh no, that's a cutting board right there, guys. When we were getting our kitchen done, we opted to take the extra material from the countertop and get the guy to make us a couple cutting boards. Now these cutting boards sit here, and we very rarely do we use them. Well, here's a moment that I'm going to use them.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do this though, babe. I'm going to take. I'm going to be pouring some water, or better yet, I got one better. I got one better.
So you're
I got some chicken stock hanging out in my fridge. I got some chicken stock, and chicken stock is just pure flavor. You can use water, okay, if you so desire, because the flavor that is in the pan is just going to be bursting. But in this case, I got this chicken stock, and I'm not sure when I'm going to use this up, so I'm going to be using some of this and pour in. Where is the
what?
That's what I'm looking for because I don't. You guys know if you guys watch our previous episodes and you see the episode with the quiche, you will know that
Xavier says that he's fully entertained by you.
All right, Xavier, I enjoy that. Thank you.
Do you notice, guys? This time he's using.
I'm using this. I'm not using the oven mitts like she gave me last time.
He dropped the quiche.
You caused me to drop the quiche. It was all your fault. So I'm just gonna add some chicken stock, okay, and it's just gonna lift all that flavor up off the bottom of the pan. It's just gonna pretty much deglazing this pan. All right, I'm deglazing the pan and I'm putting it back in. So it's gonna create a lot of steam. It's gonna create flavor is gonna be multiplying at this point. And so when we shred our chicken, we have that little bit of liquid in there. So we're not coming out with dry chicken because we don't make dry chicken.
Hello, Xavier. Xavier is being fully entertained by your comment party in your mouth.
I'm telling you.
Don't forget to give the live a thumbs up, guys. Google likes when we get thumbs up.
All right, so I'm going to get my plantain going, guys. First of all, I've got a pan, a little frying pan. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to start it off on high, okay? And at some point, I'm going to revert back to medium because I want to get my plantain fried golden brown. I don't want them to be burnt. So this is a project that has to be monitored, and in doing so, got my trusted little fork that I'm going to be using. All right. So I'm just going to get this going, get the oil going, get it nice and hot, but not too hot, guys. The minute you see it getting hot, you can just pop it right back down to medium, and that's just going to be perfect for work. And I've got a little plate here, and I'm going to put my plantain on once it's cooked.
Saying plantain.
Plantain. You see tomatoes, I see tomatoes.
I've never heard you say plantain. Okay, listen, you cannot put this stove on and walk away.
Oh, well, I'm not too far. You know the practice of having a stove on and meaning of not being around? Just pull the fire alarm and run.
Oh.
All right. So I'm getting this pan going. I'm just going to kind of put my...
Now, Catherine is
there.
From Garden and Home LWS is enjoying the process.
Thank you.
Dinner.
So I am going to I just put a little score right down the side of my plantain, okay, and just remove the peel. Look at that, babe. I got a bruised one there.
Oh.
I got that. That's a little bruise. So I'm just going to cut that little bruised piece off. Yeah, perfect. That means if that piece is bruised, that means there's another piece there that's going to be bruised as well. Because at this point, they're going to come in pairs. All right, so there goes another. And we just put a score in the side and just remove.
Catherine says she can use some of these cooking tips for her plantain or her plantain. Now, are you cutting? Right. How do you cut yours?
Now, I'm going to be cutting these. I'm going to turn my stove down, okay? And I'm going to start adding them to my pan. And I cut them just lengthwise, okay? Just like this. All right? And as I cut, I just place in the pan, okay? I just place it in the pan as I cut. All right, so here we go. And this is going to add...
Hampton Gardner said they look like tamales from a glance.
Tamales. Close. All right, so we're just going to cut away.
Let's get you a little closer. Now, what do you have your stove on?
Right now, my stove's at medium, but I'm just kind of playing around with it just to kind of get the right temperature. Get the right temperature going here. Just kind of get them all on there. And just kind of spread them out. Spread them out so they all get a little area to cook. Let's get that back up. That temperature.
Now, is the oil hot?
Well, the oil is not as hot as I'd like it to be, because we should be getting a nice sizzle out of it. So I just kind of put the
Brandon Gardner says she's glad she just ate because it's pretty painful watching this on an empty stomach.
All right, so here we go. All right.
Okay, I can hear the oil.
Can hear the sizzle, right?
I can hear the sizzle.
Can hear the sizzle.
Now, Catherine wants to know what kind of oil you use.
Well, you can use vegetable oil or you can use canola oil. Try not to use olive oil. That's a little expensive to be frying plantain. Canola oil or vegetable oils. It's perfect for this.
Brampton Gardner says leftover plantains and roti for breakfast.
There you go. Hey. All right, so I've got a little piece left there.
All right, they are starting to sizzle.
The sizzling is coming.
They are sizzling. All right.
There we go. We got a sizzle going on, guys.
Now, how much longer are you going to let those cook for?
These, they're going to be cooked till they're golden brown.
So,
Okay, I'm looking
roughly,
for-
because Catherine wants to know.
Well, it's not a roughly thing when it comes to golden brown. It's a visual thing.
Okay.
Okay, so it all depends on how high your stove is or
Right.
how low. It all depends on the type of oil, how fast the oil heats up to maximum temperature. So you just got to keep a close eye on it. Okay, once you see them start to get golden brown, we're just going to flip them over. Now you can, from time to time, just kind of grab one and just kind of lift it to see if you're at the proper golden brown color that you're looking for.
Now, Brampton Gardner says that canola oil is just as expensive as olive oil right now.
Oh boy, I tell you, pretty soon, Brampton Gardner, we're gonna have to take out a mortgage to be able to eat. That's where we're going with this.
All right, so let me tilt this so that you can really get a good view of that frying. Now, I tend to always burn mine because I think I make the fire
Too high.
too hot.
Or not only is it too hot, but you also leave it at that temperature for much too long. Okay. So I keep a close eye. I don't leave when I'm frying plantain. I never leave it unattended because the
Now,
magic can start happening
Now,
very
Catherine
quickly.
wants to know if the plantains are getting soggy, but they don't
No.
really get soggy. They actually get a little rigid.
They
don't they?
get firm.
Oh, Brampton Gardner, I would love my own olive tree. The olive trees are so nice, especially when they're in a big, large container, and it's kind of like
Olive tree.
a little olive tree.
So did they have olive tree when you went to Egypt? Did you find olive trees in the
I don't
yard?
know, it was too hot. I
No?
wasn't garden seeking. Brampton Gardner says that hers take forever to flip because she flips. Hers take forever because she flips them too much.
No, I just don't. I only flip them. Brampton Gardner, I only flip them once. I wait until
I
they
think
get
the
golden
secret
brown.
is a medium heat,
Well,
and you just give
medium.
them enough time.
medium
Because what I
heat-
tend to do is make the heat too high, and they cook too fast, and they go from
So
yellow to brown.
right now I have it on a high heat.
Right.
However, if I start to see the brown starts to pop in, I will pop it down to medium right away. Okay, because it will maintain that temperature for a while.
You see, the problem with living in Zone 5, ladies, is that if we did have an olive tree, we would definitely have to bring it in once it got cold at the end of the season. I mean, everything we would have to bring in. I would love to have some banana plants, some beautiful elephant ears, although I can grow elephant ears, but then I would have to bring them in. Yeah, they're kind of rigid, guys, not soggy.
All right, okay, I can see now, guys, I can see some color forming around the corners where I can tell you it's time to flip.
See the big flip.
Okay,
You can
it's
really
time to
see
flip.
how nice and brown they're looking.
It's time to flip. I can see it happening. The magic is beginning to happen. All the sugar is now caramelizing, and it's time to flip. All right. So with that, I might want to just remove it from my burner. Okay, if I notice that there's too much action going on, it's getting brown too fast. And I'll tell you, even with the plantain being left like this, I can literally turn my stove off because I know the other side is going to be cooked very quickly. All right. Look at that. See the nice golden brown color? That's the color we're working with. Nice and golden brown. Okay. And I've actually turned my stove off because the other side is going to be cooked and it's going to get nice and golden brown just from the residual heat that's remaining in the pan.
Nice. It should be almost done because they don't take.
Oh yeah,
that
they're
long.
just about done. Just about done. I'm about to remove these things. I'm about to remove them. Look at that. Just taking them one at a time out of the oil.
Okay, nice. Nice.
And you can see just looking on the opposite side. That's the opposite side while the stove was off. Okay, so you get a nice color from that.
Beautiful. Looking good.
And we're not going through the threat of having our plantain burn. Plantain. Oh my goodness. This kid is just on me about, you gotta say plantain, Dad.
I've never heard you say plantain. I think you were joking around with it.
And it just kind of stuck with me.
Now it's sticking.
Okay, so let me just, I've got some extra plantain here. I'm just going to put them in. Bring that camera over here, baby. You can see right now because the oil is hot, I'm getting this sizzle right out of the gate. Okay? Right out of the gate, I'm getting sizzle. Look at that. Sizzle and more sizzle. And because I've got one more remaining, I'm going to just prepare it because the oil is nice and hot and it's ready.
Tell a moderator. Welcome, Nobius Nightshade. Welcome. We are cooking plantain. Plantain, not plantain, plantain. Oh, Cam looks a little fuzzy, he says. I think that was because there was a lot of
the
steam coming out. Let's clean her up.
It's funny that the camera looks fuzzy. It looks like your glasses. Your glasses are always fuzzy.
Wipe the cam. These I could eat all day. They just have the right amount of sweetness. Just the right amount of sweetness. So what we're doing today is we are making jerk chicken wraps and we're making them live. So right now we are frying up the plantains, not plantains, plantains.
Not mountains? Mountains?
That's right.
Okay. Talk about.
So we have our chicken, our jerk chicken that's in the oven.
Has it been 35 minutes yet? Chickens are rocking. They are rocking, guys. See, now I've got the sizzle going on. Look at that. So this is, and you can tell I'm just kind of moving the oil around just a little, just to allow for even distribution. Okay? And I'm going to start flipping. Look at that. Look at that. Okay? See the color we're getting? Just from one flip, guys. One flip. We don't have to be flipping it back and forth. One flip is plenty. And I'm going to turn the stove off because I see a lot of activity going on here.
Nice.
All right. Nubius Nightshades. So we can tell just from the second, just by cooking the second batch of plantain, guys, okay, we get a lot more action going on. They cook a lot faster, and we see a lot more evenness with the frying.
Plantains.
Here we go. The plantain war is on.
This batch seemed to cook a lot quicker.
A lot quicker and a lot more evenly.
Catherine says it's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist. It's a lot more evenly
and you
cooked.
can't leave them unattended because they will fry up so quickly.
Okay, so if you continue to eat them the way you're eating them, we're not going to have anything left. We're not going to have anything left at all.
Stealing them.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're hot.
I tell you. All right, so these ones are perfect. Perfectly done. There we go. I love the color on these ones.
We're almost there, guys.
More so than the first one. I love the color. So we're just about done with our plantain. All right. I'm just going to move this over here.
Sorry, guys. I can't resist. I cannot resist.
Right, just
but they're
talk to the
hot.
camera for a minute while I'll be right back.
So he left me alone with this whole plate. Oh! But these, you can use these as like a little accompaniment with your, see, you can't leave a plate of plantains unattended because everybody will come for a little bite.
But y'all want plantain though?
But a lot of times we just make these and we have them as an aside with whatever meal that we're having. See how they look inside when they're a little thicker? Has a little bit of give with a hint of sweetness, but they're not overly ripe. Oh, Catherine, sorry, but I am snacking on them. And you know, the funny thing is when it comes to eating the actual wrap, I probably won't eat the wrap, but because I've been snacking all the way through. But that's just how it goes. I got my plantain and I got my Jurgen cheese. So I'm good. So the jerk chicken is just about done in the oven. Yeah, we got to watch out for the cheetahs that are stealing the plantain. But here comes Nino.
All right, so I think we're just about ready with our. Let me get just about ready. I need to.
I think he's going to take the jerk chicken out.
Yeah, just about
What
ready
do you
to take
need?
the jerk chicken out. Maybe I'll use this to kind of shred it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm about
I'm
ready
gonna
to
move
take
these.
the jerk chicken out of the oven.
Okay.
I'm about ready to take the jerk chicken out of the oven, guys.
And guys, I must say, he learned his lesson when he dropped the quiche, trying to just take the thing out without proper kitchen towel.
Okay, so those are the jerk.
Look at that.
Okay, so we've got the jerk chicken. I've got them all in there, guys. I'm just going to go through. I'm going to just start shredding it. Start removing it and shredding
Just
it.
taking it off the bone. You need a fork?
I don't know. I'm doing well with this. I'm okay.
Just falling off the bone.
Yeah, literally just falling off the bone.
Here, I'll give you a plate. I'm going to put this down.
No, I want this in the sauce. I want this to stay in the sauce.
What, the bone?
Yeah. Oh, a plate for the bone, please, ma'am.
There you go.
All right, so just one by one, we're just shredding it, just removing all the meat. And so I'm just ensuring that the meat is come off the bone and it's right there in that natural juice that it's created. We've helped it along the way with a little chicken stock.
Say hello to Augustus Richards, who's just joined
Hey,
live.
what's going on, Augustus? Big up. Gwaan, you good? All right.
Oh, yes, Catherine. I am so fortunate to have a cook in the house. But there's a bad side to it because whenever I cook, he's the biggest critic.
She's a great cook. She's a fantastic cook. All right. So we got lots of chicken pieces here. And we're going to be making a lovely jerk chicken wrap here, guys. With plantain and coleslaw. It's going to be yummy. All right. So we just kind of just go along and just remove as much of the... and don't worry and think, guys, that all that meat that left on the bone is going to go to waste. It's not going to go to waste. Not in this house.
Oh, no. Definitely not. For anybody just joining us, you can give us a thumbs up as you enter the live. It really helps us out when we get thumbs up.
And we're not talking about middle finger now. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Somebody say reps up. All right. Look at that. So I just kind of get these into little pieces, little shreds. Because when we take a bite, we don't want a big piece of chicken just popping out. We want to have little refined pieces that we can control. Okay?
Oh, that smells
So you look
amazing.
away this, guys. See that? Look at that. Look at that. It's all blended in with all the gravy that's there. Okay. And maybe we can.
That smells amazing. I wouldn't dare try to
Steal a piece?
steal a piece.
You will definitely be caught if you try to steal a piece of this. That's a guarantee.
Because it's so hot.
Because it's so hot. Look at that.
That smells so good.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
You want to try a piece?
No, it's
I can offer you a piece.
It's too hot.
No, you don't have to steal it. I'll willingly give you a piece. All right. Okay. So just turn that off.
Now there's a lot of steam. Can you guys see the chicken? What are you looking at the camera?
I am.
Oh, because they weren't able to see the chicken.
Oh, they weren't? I'm sorry. Look at that. So you know I had the stove on where I just finished preparing the plantain right here. So what you see on all that bubbly is just from the burner being hot, and it still is hot. And I've got the chicken on there. It's not going to do any harm. All it's doing is just adding more flavor and just cooking it even a little more. And I'll allow it to just sit there and just cool down. Now, mind you don't have to do that. You can always remove it from the burner. But I say, what the heck? I've got the burner going. I've got all that energy. I might as well utilize it.
Okay.
So there it is. Look at that. And you can only imagine the flavor that you're going to get from this. It's going to be extraordinary.
So are you going to set up probably over here?
Yeah, I'm going to set up on that side, and I'm going to start. I'm going to start by assembling. Let me just bear with me. Let me just get set up. You can keep an eye on that jerk chicken.
Why do you have these bowls out?
Oh, I was going to use them for something. Where's that tray that you had, that Catherine?
What tray?
Oh, I can use this.
You can use that? Okay. Can I talk to my peeps?
Absolutely.
Okay. We are going to scooch over here because he is getting himself set up over there. So we have the jerk chicken that's all ready to go. We did the mango salad and the coleslaw.
And I've got some tortilla shells.
And the plantain. So, all right, you said you were setting up, but if you have something to say, I'll put you over here.
I've got some tortilla shells here, guys. And
there you go.
I've got some tortilla shells. I've got some fairly large tortilla shells. You can get, I know these things come in, I know they come in just plain flour. They also come in whole wheat. They also come in a spinach color, like a green color with spinach infused, as well as tomatoes. I guess it's sun-dried tomato infused. All right. So we're just going to grab a couple of these. I like the big size ones because I can work easily with those. We're going to just grab a couple of them. And we're just going to lay them down right on here. All right. Lay them down on the tray. Can we position this camera so we can see what's
Yeah,
going
I'm talking to people on the thing. I'm not over there fooling around there. All right, there you go.
So we're
the numbers guys says that these are looking good.
We're just gonna have a couple of them here, guys.
So he's gonna.
I got my plantain. Sorry, here we go again. The plantain man. They people call me the plantain man. All right, I've got.
You keep that up, we're gonna revoke your Jamaica card.
All right, I've got. Okay, I've got some. I've got my coleslaw.
Now Jessica's suggesting that you grill the wrap. So
absolutely, you could grill the wrap.
That it's crispy.
You could grill the wrap, but in this case, we're just gonna keep the wrap as is.
I went over and tried to sneak a piece of the jerk chicken off the bones, and it is burning the heck out of my mouth right now.
I am so happy for you. Tell your mom I say hello.
Wow.
Tell your mama I said
Jessica says after it's wrapped. She made one, and after it's wrapped, she put in the oven and grilled it, and it was fire.
In terms of just grilling it?
Or she just put it in the oven and it was fire. Because I tasted a piece of her wrap.
Oh, we could do that.
You see that? The teacher is getting a little bit of a lesson here today. Now, Jessica is our daughter, and she is the chef de partie.
My assistant.
The chef de partie. Is that what you call her?
She's my assistant.
So, Jessica says no, she used a frying pan with a little bit of butter.
Oh, okay,
look at that. Look at that.
My daughter's schooling me. Watch out there.
And she kept the fire very low.
Very low. Okay, Jessica.
Teach them, Jess.
It's all about each one teach one, Brother Jay. You know that. All right. So I'm going to put this on the stove as I'm instructed to.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the cilantro that's in this beautiful mango salad is really fragrant. It smells so good. So we got a little mango salad. I'll show you guys. You got the mango salad, you got the coleslaw, and you got the plantain. And you got the tortilla shells all ready to go. And over there is the jerk chicken. And I'm telling you, that jerk chicken is pepper.
So I just put a little butter in that pan because my daughter just made it clear that.
Let's angle this where you can really get a good look of what he's doing. All right, we're ready for you here, Chef de Partie. Now I
can turn the oven off, right?
Yes, you can. And I am quietly observing in the corner.
So I'm going to get another shell because Jessica has requested that I grill one of these puppies to see what it's going to be like. So I'm going to put one of them here. You know, I like when they're nice and round. They don't. Okay. So let's go. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to add a little mayonnaise to this, okay? Just going to add a little mayo to my base.
Can you guys see what he's doing there? Let me try to angle this a little better.
All right. So
there you go.
Add a little mayo to my base. Okay, now I'm going to be adding some jerk chicken. Now, where is my... Let's get on here.
You want to put it here?
Should I add the... Yeah, let me... I'm going to be adding some jerk chicken. Okay, I'm just going to take a nice little helping of jerk chicken. I'm just going to put it right dab in the center.
Here, let me come on this side,
right.
And I can really show them what you're doing here.
Okay, just gonna put the jerk chicken. Of course, it's got all the flavor from the pan, all encompassed and incorporated in the chicken.
You can't see, is that
good? Yeah, that's good. That's good. We've got that there. We're going to be putting some. Let me get another. Just get a spoon. I'm going to be adding some coleslaw.
There. Oh, nice. Nice.
Doesn't that look lovely? Add some coleslaw to this.
Can you pass my phone over? Let's see comments.
Let's get some coleslaw down there. All right.
Now Jessica says that's a whole lot of chicken. Are you sure it's going to roll nicely?
It'll roll.
I was thinking that too.
Well,
but these ones are pretty full.
It will take a pro to roll, though. Yeah, it will roll, guys. Not to worry. And I'm just putting 3 pieces of plantain in each.
That's it. You're revoked.
My Jamaican card?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't do that.
Keep saying plantain.
You can't do that. Okay. So now, let's just put this back over here. And I'm going to actually turn the stove on low. All right. So the first one I'm going to roll. All right. So pay attention here, guys. Pay attention as I roll this, baby. Okay, so as I roll this, I'm just going to be pulling this, okay, just cover over, and I'm going to pull it towards me. As I pull, okay, and just make it nice and tight pocket, I'm just going to fold the edges, all right? Fold one edge, fold the second edge, get back in there, and just pull towards you as you roll ever so slightly. Look at that. There we go. And that's the first one. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to place it right away in the pan, as Jesse suggested, just to kind of crisp it up a bit.
No, I can't go over there to show them.
Okay, I'll show you the finished product. So here's where we go with the other. The other one now, we're just going to, again, we're going to pull it over. We're going to pull towards me. Okay, we're going to fold the edges. And as we fold the edges, we're just going to continue to roll, and we're going to seal it. There we go, nice and sealed. And the next one, same thing. Over, pull, create a pocket, fold, and continue to roll. And as you roll, if it feels a little loose, just pull it towards you ever so slightly. And there we go.
There we go.
All right, so I'm just gonna get my my knife, my serrated knife, and I'm going to cut these ones. But first, let me take a look. Do you want to come over here and show the one?
You have to angle this because I can't see. So can they see what you're doing there?
Yep.
Is that okay?
You've got the jerk chicken there. All right. So we've got the. Let's turn that stove up just a wee bit so we can get some action underneath that one. Just move this pan out of the way so you guys can see exactly what is taking place. So this is the one here that we've got Jesse's suggestion, and we're going to crisp that up a little bit. All right, but as we wait for that, we're just going to flip back around here. Okay, we're going to flip back, and we're going to just slice this, and we're just going to plate this one up, okay? So we're just going to I like to slice these things on a bit of an angle. All right. So when I do like a sandwich, especially like a roll, slicing it on an angle creates visually. Okay. See how that looks? Very aesthetically visual. All right. And we just kind of put that there. Put that one back there. And I'm just going to get another plate. We're going to plate the other one.
Now everybody's saying how well you wrap your wraps, because when they do it, they tend to unravel.
And that's why it's important to pull it towards you when you do the wrapping. Okay?
You do that little pull towards.
Yep.
Listen to me, like I.
So I've actually just walked off. I've walked off camera, and the reason I've done that is I needed a piece of paper towel just to wipe my knife. Reason being, if you wipe your knife clean, you're going to get a clean cut on the second one. Otherwise, you're going to get that gravy all over your knife, and it's going to be all over your sandwich. And it's not going to create a clean cut. All right? So here we go. Nice, clean cut. Get that there. Oops. And we're going to put that there. All right? Just rest that on top. And we're going to be adding our mango salad to that dish. Okay, just to finalize things, we're going to add our mango salad.
Oh, the mango salad is my favorite.
Don't know if these bowls are too big for a mango salad. Probably are. We're going to use these bowls for a mango salad. I'm just going to add some of the mango salad. Okay. Here we go. We're going to add some of the mango salad to this. Been sitting there for a while, getting to know each other. Just going to add some of our mango salad. Okay. And look at that.
Oh, wow.
That look beautiful.
Now, Leslie from the organic farm, or the farm organic, says very professional rolling.
You like that, huh?
Let me show you a cross section. You see that? You got the chicken, you got the coleslaw, you got the mango all in there. Ooh, this is delicious. And then you got the mango salad that has a little bit of sweetness with a lot of crunch, and the cilantro just makes it, oh.
I'm just going to throw it. Look at that.
Oh, this is so delicious, guys.
Look at that, eh? Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? So that's your finished product there. I'm going to get the next one, which is the Jessica special.
Now, he has one that he has in the oven that he's taking Jessica's suggestion and crunching it up to see what that's going to look like. Now, Augustus Richard says, trying this recipe this week. Trust me. This, oh, amazing.
Just cut this one.
Okay. And there you have it, guys. This is a jerk chicken wrap. And you notice his wraps always stay so tight. They don't fall apart. Not at all.
So here's the other one that's grilled. You can see the grills on there, guys. You can see the grill mark.
See, this is the one that he took Jesse's suggestion and put it back into a fry pan and just grilled it ever so
just with
slightly.
a little oil.
With a little oil.
Sorry, a little butter.
And kind of crisp up the tortilla shell.
Tortilla, yeah.
Now, Jennifer is also saying that she wants to try. Okay, now Augustus Richard says he wants to see you utilizing some smoked turkey sausage. That would be
boy, okay.
That sounds very interesting.
Smoked turkey sausage. That would be a very interesting dish. So just picture, my mind's racing here as you should say that. Smoked turkey sausage.
Okay, let's take
I've already got an idea in my head for that. Mr. Richards, I've already got an idea in my head for that. So you want to see some smoked turkey sausage? And I'm here to give the people what they want. We're going to do it. Just ensure that you continue to watch, continue to support, and continue to spread the love because we will.
So where's the leopard? Does the leopard want to come and try?
Hey, Mr. Leopard.
Oh, you forgot something.
What's that, babe?
What
did I forget? Oh my goodness, guys! Yes, I did forget something.
You said you were going to add some.
I was going to make a version of this.
You can still make
I can still make a version of this. I was going to make a version where I was going to add avocado to it as well. Check this out. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to do it. Do exactly what I said I'm going to do. All right, so here we go. I am going to do this, but I'm going to do this version, and I'm going to add avocado. And we're going to do this just as quickly.
Can they see you?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
All right, we're going to get some mayo on there. We're going to get some, where's my,
What?
where's my chicken? There we go. And
Here you go. Let's put this all back where you can reach it. The mayonnaise. Brampton Gardner says, I gotta wait until mangoes go on sale.
okay, so we're gonna be laying down some jerk chicken. Okay, guys, I've got the jerk chicken here. Laying that down, all that flavor. That flavor is just gonna be bursting. All right, get that down. And I'm just coming back over here. What else are we missing here? Coleslaw. Get some coleslaw on there. And somebody had a concern that I would have too much chicken in there and wouldn't be able to wrap. Well, you just got to take your time. You take your time, you can get it done. I've got a couple there. We're going to need some plantain. Plantain, Ross.
Sound like a goof. Say plantain.
Really?
Yes.
She just, guys, can you believe she just called me a goof? She said I sound like a goof.
You sure do.
Wow. What's a goof? What exactly is a goof? I'm not getting that.
Idiot.
I'm not getting that. It's a Canadian idiot. Wow, you're just so out of line. You better go.
Respectfully.
My advice to you is you better
Respectfully.
go back and open the shed because that's where you
See,
spend
the
the
Davis family's here. Happy
Hey, Davis
Sunday,
family.
Davis family. Now,
Happy rice and peas and chicken.
moderator, if you're listening, moderator,
Look at this.
I would like you.
Oh,
Thank
look
you,
at this.
Jessica. Jessica said you're
Look at this.
Oh.
And this is the disappointment, guys, when you decide to buy an avocado
Oh.
and it comes out like this, because you don't know what's going on behind the walls
Oh. Try cutting it another section.
Right.
See if it.
of this thing. It's all going to be
Oh,
like that.
I'm so disappointed. It felt so lovely.
Yeah, it's
Jessica says that your Jamaican card is revoked,
No, this is-
and the Davis family is saying it's plantain. Thank you, Davis family. Welcome. Earlier on in the live, we had this discussion about plantain. He keeps saying plantain. I don't know where he's getting this from. But anyways, moderator.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
No, you've never
I'm
said.
thinking about something else I could do with this to kind of kick it up. But
Anyways, moderator. I would like you. Oh, I'm very vexed about this. I would like you to add the Davis family's link. Drop their link because everybody, the Davis family is going live. I believe it's 7 p.m. this evening. Correct me if I'm wrong, Davis family. And I want everybody to tune in. It's their first live. They come to us off their farm, their little homestead straight out of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
they make some good food.
Some
and cook so
good food. They raise, some rabbits and chickens and stuff. And they have quite the planting going on. So I want all of you guys to tune into the Davis family this evening for their live.
Okay, what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to do
He has some pineapple. I'm tongue-tied.
I'm going to put a piece of pineapple, which is going to marry itself amazingly well to this. So this is my now. Given that the avocado, as you can see, it has gone to hell in a hen basket, because buying an avocado in a store, you never know what the heck is behind the walls of it, and you can tell this is a bit of a disaster. It's not working out too well. So what I've done is I've just added a little bit of pineapple because I started the process of putting assembling this wrap. All right. So in order to finish it, I'm just going to add something to it, and here we go. I'm just going to roll again. Once again, Brampton Gardner and everybody else that's listening, I just pull it towards me. I created a little bit of a pocket. All right. Fold
Can
the
you
ends.
guys see? Can you guys see?
Fold end one, fold end two, and I see something kind of looking like it's trying to escape there. So, all right. Once we get the second end folded, we just kind of go. But we have to, as well, pull it towards us in case something's trying to escape.
There
pull
you
it
go.
Towards us.
That's
you
the
go.
trick. You keep
lock it
pulling
in.
it tight. Now,
Lock it
Jennifer
in.
said, no, sir. You turn it up now, no, sir.
Jennifer, you like that? You like that? Huh? I'm sending this all the way to YEG. This is going all the way out west. This is going to my niece, this one.
These are next level. Look at this, guys. I'm going to show you again and let your mouth water. So this is jerk chicken, plantains, some beautiful coleslaw,
Look at this piece of chicken trying to escape.
and this beautiful mango salad.
Look at that. Let's move this out of the way.
Now,
We got a whole lot of going on here.
the Davis family said she begged you some. They've already had their Sunday dinner.
Oh my God.
Well, this is our kind of Sunday dinner brunch kind of thing. But this, amazing. Amazeballs.
So you guys liking this? I hope you enjoyed watching us as we enjoyed preparing this for you today. This was was a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. And again, we had a lot of screaming people out when we posted the jerk chicken wrap.
Mm-hmm.
They're all saying, you know, we want to see a live with this. We want you to redo it again because we want to follow along.
Now, guys, this is something easy that you can make.
Very simple. You don't even have to go out and make jerk chicken. You might have bought jerk chicken the day before.
Oh, taste test.
You might have even had some leftovers somehow in the refrigerator. You just got to go for it. I want to try that one with the pineapple.
Okay, you try the one with the pineapple.
Yeah. Here we go.
Taste test happening. Taste test happening. Now that he's tasting the one with the pineapple in it. You want to come and taste test? Oh.
My goodness. This thing is so good, makes you want to slap your mother. Oh, this is so good.
It's still chicken. We can wrap the plain one. I'll wrap you a plain one.
This is so good, guys.
Okay, now I want to test.
I'm just getting, here you go. I'm getting the crispiness. The crispiness. Oh my goodness, it's really good.
It's so scrumptious. That's how Nino behaves every time he tastes his own food. That's so delightful.
It is so good, guys.
That's how he behaves.
It is absolutely.
But guys,
it's absolutely delicious.
This is amazing.
Absolutely delicious.
10 out of 10.
I tell you.
This is something that you can make any day of the week. Especially if you have the jerk chicken already done.
This is so good. Doesn't take much, guys. We just have fun here with food. We have fun with food. We have fun with life. We have fun with everything. I'm glad you guys could have joined us today, though.
Yeah. This is my favorite, though. The mango salad with the cilantros. Davis family give you a 10 out of 10.
I like that. But Davis family, I gotta tell you, we had a discussion earlier, and I'm not sure if you just joined us, but I went out and paid $8 for a mango.
$8.
Making this mango salad. I could probably get a dozen Julie mango in Jamaica for that much.
$8 Canadian. He spent for the mango. $8 Canadian. $8 Canadian, I mean. Yeah. Oh, am I saying $8 Jamaican dollars? I'm sorry, guys.
$8 Canadian.
$8 Canadian he paid for that mango. Leslie's giving you a 10 out of 10 and all the thumbs up. And she says she will definitely be making it this week. And Augustus is giving you big up, big up, big up. Jenny's giving you big up.
Thanks, guys.
And the Davis family are shocked that we paid
all the love.
$8 Canadian. What type of mango was that, by the way?
I'm not sure. Someone had mentioned earlier what it was. It was a beautiful mango. But a couple weeks ago, I went in that same supermarket. I picked up 3, got to the cash register, and it was $22. I quickly told the cashier, put them back. Last week I went in last week and I bought 2 mangoes, same variety, and I believe it was up to $16 or something, but it was expensive. Now yesterday, when I went back in yesterday, to get the mango, and when they said $8, I thought $8. I contemplated. I hesitated several times, and on my 3rd attempt was when I finally decided to actually purchase the mango. Because at $8, I wasn't about to buy
$8 is crazy.
Mango for $8, but
$8 is crazy.
I ended up buying it for $8. It's crazy.
Now the Davis family is saying hello to you there, Rob. He tried to sneak by everybody, but the Davis family is saying hello to you.
Hello.
He says hello back. He's on his way outside to have a little.
No, he's not. He's gone outside to get fresh air.
I'm going to get a pop.
Now, for anybody who did not catch the official video, if you want to have the video available when you're actually making this dish, moderator looks like he's dropped the link to the making of the jerk chicken wraps. And you can get all the instructions there. And as well, if you wanted instructions on how to make jerk chicken, there is a video as well. Moderator, if you're able, you can drop that link there. But you can go through our playlist, Nino's Cooking with Nino playlist, and you can find the jerk chicken video there. Because the good thing about this jerk chicken is you can make some, if you're making some for a meal, you can just make extra and then just have it ready so that you can have lunch or another dinner. You don't have to make the jerk chicken from scratch that day, right? So if you do a little planning, you can really get ahead of yourself with making all this stuff.
And if it is that you're actually making it and eating it that same day, guys, don't forget a few incision in the meat.
Yeah.
As you season it, will help the seasoning.
Will help the seasoning to
penetrate.
absorb. Yeah. Right. I'm not a big seasoner and marrying of flavors and all this business, but take it from the one who cooks.
This mango salad really makes me feel like it's summer.
Yeah. So we are so glad that you guys decided to come and join us.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I guess sometimes we laugh and we joke and we cook and all this type of stuff, but we really want to say thank you to each and every one of you.
We appreciate every single one
that
of you guys.
continue to support us, and we've made some great friends along the way. And this journey on YT, although as a few of us mentioned earlier, sometimes you want to give them that Trudeau finger. There's the gains are much better than the cons. And we just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that jump into our live, watch our videos. Now, guys, we are this close to being monetized. This close.
Really close. So all you small YouTubers out there, just keep plugging. And let's all just keep supporting each other like a family.
Yes.
And keep growing together.
Jennifer saying great, or Lydia say, oh, Lydia.
Hey,
hello, Lydia. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Davis family says, feed your face. Nino, he's certainly there feeding his face. Now, our Leslie said she missed the large red thingy in the mango salad. Oh, that is just Nino's way of garnishing. It is a strawberry.
That's just
it's
a strawberry.
And it's actually looks like it might have a little taste. Because you know in the winter time here in Toronto, most of these strawberries have no taste. I don't know. But yeah, we just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. And we are this close,
so close
to being monetized. So if you feel it in your heart and you like our content, watch a playlist or two and get us over that hump. We are very, very close. And I mean, this journey has been a great ride.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful. And interestingly enough, I get asked by my colleagues, especially at work, how is it going? How's the YouTube channel? And I mean, I get so much support from my AC family. Big up. And, I really appreciate it. And we're so close, but it's been amazingly a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of work,
but it's a lot of fun.
But it's a lot of fun. It's a labor of love.
Mm-hmm.
It's a labor of love. I almost look forward to my days off to come home to, do videos and she does. There's the genius right there. She does all the editing. She does all the thumbnails. And
I'm patting myself on the back because I think I've grown a lot over this YouTube journey, and I've become a little bit of a techie know-how person. Sort of, kind of.
You've learned.
I've learned.
Self-taught.
And Davis family says for sure they're going to run a playlist, of course. Well, we thank you very much.
We appreciate that.
And I'm going to repeat again for everybody that's left in the live, the Davis family, our Jamaican connection, are doing their first
they've always
live.
Been here supporting us from day one.
Yeah, one of our big supporters are doing their first live. I'm probably more excited than you are, Karine. They're doing their first live this evening. I believe it's 7:00. You can put it in the chat if I'm wrong. So you guys can all tune into their live and show them some support. We have to support each other, guys. We're small YouTubers. The algorithm is not kind yet. The algorithm doesn't even know that we exist. So
our supporters.
We have to support each other.
All our supporters that are not that don't have a YouTube channel, we're encouraging you to go out and support Davis family tonight. at 7 p.m. on their live.
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be enjoyable.
Yes,
They're a
yes,
great
yes.
family, great supporter. They have great content. I'm in love with their food.
Oh, David's family says that I do a great job. Listen, it is not easy when you're not a techie person to do editing and thumbnails. YouTube is not easy. YouTube, yes, David's family confirmed it's 7 p.m.
Wicked.
7 p.m.
Wicked.
So I hope we didn't take you all away from your Sunday dinner, cooking your Sunday dinner. But I mean, we're not really having a big, heavy dinner, as you can see.
We just did our brunch.
We just did like a half lunch, half dinner thing, and then for the rest of the day we'll pick. Because you know what? By the time Sunday rolls around, there's an awful lot of leftovers in the fridge. And right now, there's an awful lot of leftovers in the fridge. And food is too bloody expensive
and just want to
be
let you
wasting.
guys know, any requests you have, like Mr. Augusta Richards there, want me to utilize turkey sausage.
Smoked turkey sausage.
Smoked turkey sausage.
Right.
I had one of her subscribers the other day requested cornmeal porridge. And because I give the people what they want,
yes, we filmed
is
the
done.
cornmeal porridge. Now, guys,
it's all done. Ready? Just editing.
Guys, I must say that don't feel too sorry for this man that he's doing all this cooking, because he's about to fly out. Yeah.
I'm just going on a golf trip with the boys. Gonna play
just
some
going
golf.
on a golf trip. He's been
Just a
doing
golf
this golf trip for how many years now?
Probably 25 years.
Yeah.
Probably 25 years we've been doing this, because we were looking at some photos this morning. That was, 14 years?
Yeah.
14 years ago. And to me, it's like, if that was 14 years ago, we've started at least another 10 years prior to that. So big up to all my Golf Links partners.
Mm-hmm.
All you guys out there, we're going to hit the links, and we're going to, hopefully I can buy a pair of shoes when I take all your money. But
now, Leslie says that totally agree that winter strawberries aren't the best. But what? They're not. They aren't the best, but better than nothing in the frosty north. That's so true. That is so true.
Summer strawberries, summer fruits are awesome. Winter, you just eat it just to get by, because it's the pickings aren't very good. Mind you, though, I bought from some watermelon yesterday, prepackaged.
Oh, where's that
watermelon? It's gone. I ate it all.
Oh my goodness!
I ate it all. I love watermelon. It's my absolute favorite. So I found this in the prepackaged area of the Chinese supermarket, and I picked up one. Matter of fact, I picked up two, and I thought, you know what? I can't go home with pineapple, two watermelon, and nothing else, because Lo is just going to lose her mind. So I've got to kind of, buy one watermelon, one cantaloupe, and one pineapple. But when I got home and the watermelon was so amazingly good, I think within the first 10 minutes, within the first 10 minutes of getting home, it was done. I sat there and I ate the whole thing.
He is a fiend for watermelon.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't know how that's going to work out, because our granddaughter Zuri is a fiend for Cocomelon. And if any of you have small kids around, you know that Cocomelon is a cartoon show or a little kids show, and the main character is Cocomelon, which is a watermelon.
Look, that's her. She's a
That's
watermelon.
Cocomelon.
But
So
my wish to Zuri is, in the summertime, we're going to get a watermelon, and she and I are going to sit out back, and we're going to eat Cocomelon.
you can't eat Cocomelon. You're gonna give Zuri Rose a complex.
It's going to be like, it's a watermelon, but I love watermelon, so we're going to have to eat the watermelon. Okay. And that's my wish for her, is that she and I are going to sit there with a whole watermelon, and we're each going to have on our bibs, and we're going to eat the whole thing. But I don't know how she's going to feel after
Anyhow,
that.
The moderator has just dropped a big announcement in the chat there, guys. That we got one of our first affiliate links with West Coast Seeds. So I'm waiting on a delivery, and then I'm going to do a bit of a seed haul from West Coast Seeds, because remember I said I'm going to try to grow a lot more things in my garden this year from seed. And I'm also going to try and grow a lot more vegetables. You all have inspired me, the way that you all have so much to eat that comes out of your garden. I mean, last year all we had were tomatoes, basically, and peppers and basil. But this year we're going to try to expand.
We're going to expand. We're going to try to expand to the point of planting a breadfruit tree. No,
he's joking. And we've also become Amazon affiliates as well. We've joined that program. So you're probably going to notice a few things that we might link in some of our descriptions. We've already linked the camera equipment that we use from time to time. And if there's anything kind of pertinent in any of our videos, you'll see that we'll link them in the description below. And if you're so inclined, you click on the link and we get a small commission for that. That's what affiliate linking is all about. So we're just
going to keep building and expanding.
That is part of the progression of this whole YouTube business here. And like I said, we are this close from being monetized. So hopefully, but if you by look the end of the month, if you look at the one by the end of February, we look at,
we'd see the numbers. The numbers would say that we're already monetized, but we're not.
Well, with you, the thing is with YouTube, not everything is watch. Not all watch time hour counts towards monetization. So, and you do need to have 4,000 hours to be considered monetized. So thank you all for your congratulations.
Thanks for the love.
Thanks for the love. And we couldn't have done it without all of you providing us the support.
That's right.
So we're just going to keep doing what we do, plug away, and see where this thing takes us. You know? I think that's pretty good for a pair of old farts like us.
Well, and to consider that we actually did this on a dare from our children.
Yeah.
That said, you guys aren't cool enough. You can't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So we kind of looked at each other like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're talking about your parents that has taken a business from one level to a multi-level in like a few years. And you're telling us that we can't?
Yeah.
But we just love a challenge.
Yeah.
So this was really more of a challenge to us than anything else. And we took it on.
Yeah.
And here we are, still going strong with your support, with your love, with your encouragement.
Yeah.
And we just appreciate every single one of you guys.
And talk about starting from the bottom. We started from the bottom. Now zip.
What did Drake say? Starting from the bottom now?
We started from zip. We started from nothing. We started from nada.
Nada.
Right? As
nada.
No equipment, no knowledge.
All we had was a cell phone.
Yeah. And, it takes a lot of reading. So one piece of advice I can give to all of you small YouTubers that are here with us is do a lot of reading, do a lot of watching, a lot of research, and look at a channel that you might want to emulate, even if it's a big channel, and see how they do certain things. And there's a lot of gurus on YouTube that give kind of like little tutorials in their videos. Watch a broad section of them and see what they say and try to educate yourself that way. And then watch each other, because you guys taught me a whole heck of a lot, especially with the gardening.
I never knew that in the beginning, one of the things that we focused a lot on was subscribership. And we went hard with subscribership, not realizing.
I think we are reconnecting somehow.
Are we?
Pardon me if this is reconnecting. It looks like something might have happened, but anyway, keep going.
End stream? What is that all about?
No, here.
Anyway,
okay.
So we focused a lot on subscribership, and we went hard after subscribership. What we neglected to do was to observe that getting watch time and watch hours was just as challenging.
Yes.
And so when we got to our 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
When we got to 1,000 subscribers, we realized how far we were from getting 4,000 hours.
It seems like so far.
Yeah, so you kind of have to work simultaneously, work hand in hand with each other to try to achieve both goals from both spectrums.
Yeah, and just don't get discouraged.
Just don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
Yeah, there are days that we're like, what are we doing? Is there anybody out there? It's like, tap, tap, tap. Is anybody listening?
But
honestly,
Jamaican have an old saying, and Davis family, you can relate. One cocoa full basket, right? Basically, just keep putting one apple after the other in the basket, and eventually the basket will be full.
Yeah.
Which is the philosophy that we went with. One cocoa full basket.
Well,
right? One apple full basket. Whatever food you want to put in there.
Davis family said one fit true.
Right.
Yes. And that's just how we did it. We just kept doing our videos, and that's it. And for all the gardeners out there, You know that in the winter months, we don't have our gardens, so we fill it with all our indoor stuff, household plants, seed starting, and all that kind of stuff. And I've been really getting a lot of inspiration from a lot of you. Brampton Gardener, I really love that seed block thing that you've been using. I have to look into one of those. That looks amazeballs. So I really love the seed block thing that you have there that you're going with.
Amazeball?
Amazeballs.
Is that a word?
You know, I
Is that a word?
they
Seriously?
are on me for my
Oh my
words.
God, guys.
I'm so sick of it. I speak
She is
English.
She is an English professor. It's the best thing I can say. She come up with the Pinky. 1 second. She come up with these words that we have to check ourselves. We have to get the Webster's out. She's a walking thesaurus.
I can't help it.
It's
I can't help it
I don't know where
if
she
members
comes up
of
with
my
these things.
family don't speak proper English. And when I speak proper English and say certain words, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, is that even a word? Of course it's a word. The other day, I used the word lament. A simple word like lament.
Because I know what lament means.
And it was for me. And he said, is that even a word? You see, the problem is they're little Twitter fingers and their urban dictionary, so they forget how to actually write in proper tense and how to use certain words. It's all about the slang words. David's family says, have to go jump into another live. See you later. We'll see you later on your live. Thanks for being here, David's family. We'll see you a little bit later. Yeah. So our farm organics is giving us the thumbs up. And she says, thanks so much. It was lots of fun.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. So this is what we have here. There you go. That is what we spent the day cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Our jerk chicken wraps
with our mango salad.
Yeah.
It's got mangoes and a variety of peppers and Bermuda onions.
And the cilantro.
And just a strawberry on top, just for.
The cilantro is very fragrant and tastes very. It's not a
very fresh taste.
Yeah, it's not something that you see in Caribbean cooking a lot. But it makes fruit come alive.
Yeah, it really pops it.
So that might be something new that you might want to try. But cilantro,
it's kind of like I think it's probably in the parsley family, but it's much more fragrant.
Now this is something that you all could make. You can all make this.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, if you make the jerk chicken ahead of time,
mm-hmm.
you can
assemble it later on.
You can assemble it
mm-hmm.
later, and you're not rushed to cook the chicken and to put the wraps together all at the same time.
And this is another one that we made. It's a jerk chicken wrap. However, this one was placed in a frying pan with a little bit of butter, and we just kind of crisp up the tortilla. And kind of like a grill, and it's got a different texture, and it lends itself to a bit of a different flavor as well. So there's another option for you.
Yeah. So inside the jerk chicken wraps, you want to explain what's inside there?
Inside the wrap, I've got jerk chicken.
Got some of these.
Okay, so what we've done with the jerk chicken is we've seasoned our chicken, and in the event that you don't have enough time to allow it to marinate, what I did was I took the knife and I poke away at the chicken to create holes in it so the seasoning can really penetrate the meat. I put it in the oven, 425 degrees for roughly about 30 to 35 minutes. Once I remove it, but halfway through, what we're going to do is we can add a little bit of water to the pan in which the chicken is being cooked in, and that will create a bit of a natural juice, a bit of a gravy. So when our chicken is completed, we can just shred it up right there in the pan, mixing it with all that gravy, combine everything, and then we'll get a tortilla shell, okay, preferably a large one. We can lay down some jerk chicken. On top of that, we have some coleslaw, which we made earlier, and we had some plantain, which we placed on top, along with some mayonnaise. And we just wrap it away, and it's always nice that when you're presenting your wrap, cutting them at an angle really presents themselves a lot different than if you just cut them straight across. It's kind of boring straight across. And that's it.
That's it. Well, I think we will wrap it up there. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
All right, guys.
It's nice of you guys to come out.
Thank you all. If you haven't already given us a thumbs up,
please do right now.
Please do. We thank you and appreciate you. And I hope the rest of your Sunday is as fabulous as it has already been.
Mm-hmm.
And
one apology I have. Sorry, we couldn't have our granddaughter present today, but next time.
Listen, Zuri Rose has vowed to take over our YouTube channel.
Over.
Every time we're filming and she happens to be here, she is very vocal.
She's vocal.
So, anyhow, guys, thanks for joining us. Sayonara.
Enjoy the rest
of your day. Bye-bye.
In English language, correct me.